So I think every gym should put internet and like internet connection and a plug-in up somewhere in the bleachers. 'Cause you get more and more of this. I guess there are outlets like high on the wall over there. Anyway, nobody's on yet, so we'll hold off on our introductions.
Just have like a media corner.
Yeah, media corner. That's right. I tried to get Curtis to just leave an extension cord up on that corner for me, but he doesn't have access to an extension cord, I don't think. I don't know. Could probably get the janitor to leave one there. I wonder if we'll get full, like, high school accoutrement from off the scoreboard. I don't think they're going to put player numbers up there at all. I saw them like a 13 and a 6 pop up there, but I don't think that's going to be for us. All right, welcome to Mount Pulaski High School. I guess this is the high school. Welcome to Mount Pulaski, where the Lady Wolverines will be taking on the Panthers from Chester East here in round 1 of the Logan County tournament. Not really exactly sure how they do rounds. We're just going to do 2 games today. Winners will stay in the big gym. This is the big gym. Old gym, the good gym. I don't know. Anyway, this is Aaron Romer here. I got Brian Clark with me today. Thanks for joining me. Glad you're here.
Excited to be here.
Yeah, good. Well, we've played these girls before. We see them all the time. I don't suppose we'll have much of an issue today, but we'll hold that off. We'll find out here in a little bit. Referees entering in the gymnasium. I don't know the second guy there. I don't know if I've seen him. But when you're calling in 4, 5, 6 referees in a day, you're probably extending out a little bit further as the girls meet at center court. No coin toss in basketball. Used to a coin toss in soccer, and all out of soccer season though.
Is that season done?
Soccer season's done. Well, our boys' soccer season's done. They lost to Washington. Just a great team. They'll keep playing. I was able to do the girls' regional volleyball game the other day. High school
fun.
girls, yeah. So that was fun. They did lose to Glenwood, but getting inside high school gymnasium is always a pleasure. We were the guests in our own gym that night against Glenwood because Glenwood was the higher rank. But Glenwood's good. I think they go up against U High, who's the #1 ranked team in the state. So it would have been, had we won, the Lady Railers would have had to gone up against the #1 team in all of Illinois in 3A. So here we are. Lady Wolverines versus the Panthers of CEL. Well, I told Ella they're going to have to get up quick because everybody's tired and sleepy. If they can shake the sleep out. I'm not sure how easy that is for junior hires. It'd be harder for you and I.
I saw a lot of Starbucks getting on that bus.
That's right. Yeah, I made the rookie dad mistake. She had on my phone what she wanted, and I just pushed order, and it was like, what time did they have to be there? 8 o'clock. It was like 7 o'clock. And I was like, oh, it says pickup in 6 minutes. So I thought you could order ahead. Apparently, that's an extra step that I didn't take. So yeah, Ella had her drink early. See the state champs 1976 logo right there on the floor, right in front of the Lady Wolverines. My dad was in seminary here at Lincoln Christian, and he remembers when it went down. When, that was back when they had one class, one high school class.
Yeah.
In the state, yeah.
That is Chris Phillips and Dan Horn
Okay.
reffing the game.
Referees. Lady Wolverines with the tip. Down low to Bivin. Up and in for two. Right off the bat, Wolverines take charge. That ball slips out of bounds off Paisley. She was surprised.
It's always fun to see the early morning games and the waking up of the intensity.
That's right. Able to get through. Elmer pushes her to the baseline. The ball goes out of bounds. That'll be Chester East basketball under their own basket. Tomorrow's daylight savings time, Brian.
1 extra hour.
We get 1 extra hour. Yeah, or 1 extra hour tonight. Either however you want to do it. Out to the wing. Up on Chester East as they lose the ball, goes out of bounds. Sage Gilbert right there to disrupt. Paisley Holmes into Bivin at the high post. Out to Taylor Short. Paisley works left. Jumper. That's a bit strong. Here come the Panthers. Broken up. Picked up by Gilbert. Holmes finds Gilbert. Double dribble. Turnover West Lincoln. Up 2-0. We played 1 minute. 2 games on the agenda for today. West Lincoln against Chester East here. And then at the 11 o'clock game, they played the winner. We imagine it'll be Mount Pulaski. But there's a game going on in the other gym, so we don't know exactly who we're going to play there. I've made the slide up to be Mount Pulaski, so I imagine that's who we'll play. Gilbert down the lane, no good. Back out. That's Holmes. 10-footer from the corner. Gilbert again. Here come the Panthers. Panthers in black, West Lincoln in white.
Having a little struggles with our layups this morning.
Yeah, I don't know if they got much shooting in at West Lincoln before they hit the bus. Sometimes they do that, maybe for the bigger games. I don't know if they did that today. Or if they just immediately got on the bus. Picked up by Holmes. Holmes on her game already. Holmes down low, finds Gilbert.
Pass.
Gilbert will get her own rebound. That'll stay with West Lincoln. Quick substitution for WLB. Piper Craig in for Gilbert. Did you hear him?
I sure did.
Bivin in for 2 more, makes it 6-0 West Lincoln. Full court pressure in place. Down low, ball goes out of bounds. Off CEL. Paisley. High post. Biven takes the lane.
And one.
And the basket. She'll be fouled. She'll get one free throw. Watch that back. Oh, friendly bounce. Stayed in bounds as well. West Lincoln up 9. Thrown ahead to try to break this press. The stifling press. It's just been trouble for everybody all season. West Lincoln basketball again. Paisley works left, finds Piper. Over to short. Down low, Paisley finds Biven. That works its way out. Backing in for 2 more. 3 minutes to go in the first. West Lincoln leads 11-0. Gilbert. Gilbert ahead. She'll drive all the way in for 2.
Looks like CEL's just trying to get the ball
Yeah.
fast as they can over the court, not let them get
Yeah.
set up.
They're gonna just be thankful when Coach Schneider pulls off the press. They can't get any momentum at all. 15-0 West Lincoln. Taylor up for the steal. Taylor looks ahead, finds Holmes. Gilbert with the offensive board. Back out, Paisley, jumper. Good. There it is. Coach Schneider calls off the press. As CEL granted some mercy. Long 3, just a bit shy. Short. Sent ahead. Taylor. Finds Holmes. Holmes to Biven. Back out to Taylor. Down to Biven in the low post. Shot away by CEL. Here comes Taylor. Taylor. High post. Biven with the drive. Gilbert. Left hand. No good. Gilbert again. She'll be fouled. She'll shoot 2. 1:22 to go in the first. West Lincoln leads this one big time. 17-0. Quick and early substitutions for Coach Schneider here today. 2 on for West Lincoln. Miners Hagen in for Biven, and Clark in for Piper Craig. Gilbert short is off the mark. Holmes will set up the offense. Holmes to her right, finds Taylor. Long 2. CEL, scrappy on the boards. Maybe they're just clumped up and just the sheer amount of them underneath, giving them the advantage. Snatched by Holmes ahead. That's short. For 2 more. Under a minute to play in the first. West Lincoln leads by 19. Out from the wing. That's a 3-point shot. That's good. CEL on the board. 30 seconds to go. That's the second time she's had her shot from out there. First one was lined up as well. Clark takes a long 2. Tipped away by CEL. We'll stick with West Lincoln. Taylor finds Gilbert. Paisley. Gilbert pulls down the offensive board. There's Paisley. She'll drive in. 10-footer. Good. Underhand shot. No good. It's first quarter buzzer sounds. West Lincoln leads this one 21-3. So I was out early this morning running, and a bus was leaving the high school at 5:30. I think it was the cross country team, heading all the way down to Richland County to Olney for sectionals.
Wow.
So everybody's up early today. West Lincoln's out. I saw the boys were practicing early today at WLB.
Looks like it might be the nicest day for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Hunting season too. I saw got a bunch of guys out early, heading out. Do you hunt, Brian?
I have never been
I
hunting.
never have either. My dad hunted growing up. We didn't hunt when I was growing up. Maybe you and I can take it on, and we could do like a video. We could do like a video series of like no help at all. Just go out and do it.
Learn from scratch.
Yeah. I need an orange stocking cap. I need camouflage. I need to stay warm.
People would always ask me if I've gone hunting, and I
Yeah.
said nope. But for 15 years, I hunted people.
Yeah, that's you've had your fill. Good job by Holmes. Fight it off. Starters back on the floor for West Lincoln to start the second. Got baseline. Biven there to cut it off. Picked up by Holmes. Here she comes. Holmes will slow it down. Set up the offense. She's got Romer to her right. Motion offense in place. Finds Holmes down low. Gilbert tipped away. Tipped by Paisley. It's going to be black ball. Mount Pulaski onto the wing. Right side. Runs right into traffic. That's Biven. Kick back out. Taylor's there. So's Holmes. Holmes again with the steal. Picks her pocket. Holmes ahead. Over to Gilbert on the right. That's a bit strong. Paisley. Floater. No good. Gilbert. Two more. Comes a point in time. Very, very subdued clapping here on the West Lincoln side. It's like, it's games like this, I kind of run out of things to talk about. Long three. Offensive rebound. Second attempt picked up. Paisley. Paisley will walk it up. She's got Romer to her right, Short to her left. Paisley down to Gilbert. Coach Schneider trying some new offense, looks like. Girls in slightly different places. Given. Taylor. Taylor down the floor. Right hand. Down low to Gilbert. Should be two, and it is.
Good shot. Shot fake and a pass there. Got that defender up.
You know, it's games like this. I mean, nothing against CEL, but you tend to kind of play down to your competition. And I think that's what we're seeing here early. Just a lot of missed layups. No, you don't really have to amp yourself up for a game you're set to win. From the corner, that's Taylor. That's good.
Yeah, I agree. There's a time when you get up
Yeah.
on the score, and it's kind of like, okay, let's
Sure.
go through the motions. I know I've talked to Coach Schneider about that quite a bit. And, the problem is the games that they play, majority of them, they are up 20 in the first, and then they go play a game that they got a little better team they're playing against, and these errors kind
Yeah.
of creep back into those games, and
That's right. Yeah.
that's why you see some frustration on the coach's bench, just because they are easy layups. You got to start making them.
Coming off two very competitive games, West Lincoln over in Rantoul. which I heard Rantoul, that was their first regular season loss in 2 years for the 8th grade.
That is correct.
Yeah. CEL walks the ball down.
And the Olympia game was intense there for a little bit, and then
Right. Yeah, another strong Olympia team.
they were able to get going.
Overthrown. CEL just unable to get a lot of offense together. 3 subs on for West Lincoln. Short, Miners, Hagan, and Clark. And for Romer, Biven, and Holmes. So on the floor right now, you have Craig and Short who are bringing the ball down. You have Clark, Gilbert, and Miners, Hagan. Craig back out to Short. Short, Clark. Finds a look she likes. Oh, in and out. Good rebound. Nice job by Gilbert. There you go. 2:10 to go in the half. West Lincoln, no trouble at all. Leads big, 30 points. Jumper, 3-point shot's good. From the hip, Pistol Pete style. Taylor out to Craig. That's long. Clark's there. Clark pulls down the offensive rebound. Back out. That's Short. Short to Craig. Dribbles in, tries to hand it off. Picked away by the Panthers. Here they come. Oh. Panthers just off her toe. Unable to maintain control. Substitution on for the Panthers. Taylor brings the basketball down. Finds Clark. Clark, 10-footer from the right side. That's good for 2 more. (35-6). Into the corner. Gilbert there. Going to say it went off Paisley. Or sorry, Sage. CEL basketball under their own basket. On the baseline, they got the ball in, but they're unable to do anything with it. Just trapped right in the corner. Worked away, stolen away by West Lincoln. Here comes Taylor. Taylor across half court. Into the corner. Oh, down low. Finds Sage. Sage is fouled on the floor. 44 seconds to play. It'll be West Lincoln ball. Taylor to inbound. Finds Gilbert. That's strong. Taylor with the rebound. Taylor jumper from the corner. That's off. Miners Hagan. Over to Gilbert. And count the basket. She's fouled. She'll get an extra free throw. Shot there from Taylor in the corner, just a bit long. Gilbert looking to extend the lead. That one's good. 3-point play completed. CEL down on the floor. Once again, to the left. Long three. I feel like that's all they feel like they can get off are these long desperation threes. NBA length.
I agree. I feel like there's been about 5 or 6 shots and they've all been threes.
Yes. To the right. Craig. Miners Hagan, high post, back out, Short. 13 seconds to go. Tipped away by CEL. Taylor. Finds Craig. Down low, Gilbert. Wide open for 2 more. As the first half comes to an end, West Lincoln leads this one 40 to 6. I don't know how much time they're going to put between halves here. I don't suspect they'll take off and go to the locker rooms. Maybe they will. Yeah, I guess they will. Okay.
Now, is the clock running just in the fourth?
Yeah, fourth. Up 30 running clock here in junior high matches. So that's kind of how the high school team lost their soccer regional against Washington. So there's that rule where there's a running clock. They actually not running clock. So if you're up by 7 in high school in the second half, they cut the time by half. So if there's 40 minutes in the second half and you're down 7, they cut it to 20 minutes. But if they get 9 goals in the second half, referee calls it no matter what the time is. So that's what happened. We got skunked 9-0. And so anyway, all right, we'll be back in just a little bit. Looks like they're going to give us 10 minutes. We'll be go find something to do. I don't know, 10 minutes. We'll see in a little bit in Mount Pulaski. This is Aaron and Brian Clark.
Kind of expected this, didn't you?
All right, we're back. Girls back on the floor. Up big here in the second half. Just talking about how the next game probably won't be much different, as we suspect we'll take on Mount Pulaski in game 2 at 11 o'clock. Wolverines up 40-6. West Lincoln basketball. Paisley to her left, finds Taylor. Gilbert, down low, Bibbin, in for two.
I suspect that halftime talk in the locker room probably has to do with some going back to the basics of making layups, and so we'll see what happens here. There we go.
That's right.
So far, 2 for 2 in the layups to start the second half.
Yeah, already percentage is already better, and quite a few missed shots for West Lincoln. Of course, got the sunshine shining in here in Mount Pulaski at the gym. It's got a different feel to it. Used to nighttime gymnasiums, no light, all artificial. Overhead pass, cross court, picked up by West Lincoln. Here comes Biven ahead to Gilbert. Gilbert backs it out. Biven, head fake. Up and in, that's strong.
Yeah, after this weekend, we'll start waking up and going to school and work in the dark and coming home from school in the dark.
That's right. Don't forget, this is your reminder, time change this weekend. Pass it over to Holmes. Holmes looks away into the lane, rolls it in for two more. Leads now 40. You know, I can put myself in other coaches' shoes here. Seeing that the starters are in, score just keeps going up. But in our defense, we only have 6 girls on the 8th grade team. Well, 6 8th graders rather, sorry. 6, 7, 8, if you include the 2 6th graders. And if they don't play these games, they don't get a whole lot of playing time because they're typically up 20, 30 points. Taylor fights that one off, tries to run it down. The CEL basketball under their own basket. Get that girl a pair of Velcros. She's tying her shoe again. I can't remember the last time I had Velcros. I do have Velcro on one pair of Jordans now. They're like quasi Jordans. You know what I'm talking about? Like they're not the like the OG original Jordans. They're like a collaboration of Jordan and other shoes. But I had to wait till I was like 43 years old to get my first pair of Jordans. Here goes Gilbert on the layup. (48-6). I am at that stage though. I can share shoes with my boys, so that's kind of nice. My wardrobe's expanded. You're not there yet.
Nope. My wife and the girls are, though.
Yes.
That is every morning. Is that mine? What? You have my clothes.
That's right. My wife wishes so badly that she and Ella had the same size foot. They really don't. Ella's more of a 9 and my wife's a 7. Craig and Clark and Minershagen all into the basketball game. Romer and Gilbert stay on. CEL to the right. 3-point shot. That's maybe tipped by Gilbert. CEL basketball. Inbound play. In progress into the corner. Picked up by Gilbert. Saved into Minershagen. Ripped away by CEL. Held ball.
And I feel like that's our first jump ball of the game, too.
There are so many jump balls in junior high girls basketball. So many.
When I do the book for the 7th grade game, across the top I write G and H, and I bet you every game there's about 25.
Romer ahead. Finds Clark. Clark. Jumper on the run. Nice work. Score now 50-6. 2:35 to go in the third. We talked earlier about how many games we've had at West Lincoln that you just don't get running clock. You know, the clock's just stopped by fouls and constant whistles, whether it's a foul or not. And here today, we haven't had any real stoppages of play.
No, we're looking to be done with this game in 45 minutes.
Yeah, crazy. Craig puts a jumper up. Rebound CEL. CEL cross-court pass. Left side. From the elbow. That's in for two.
Quick release there.
Yeah, good clean look. Scores now 50. West Lincoln 8 for CEL. Gilbert to her right. Penetrates. Left hand, no good. Gilbert with her own rebound. Out to Craig. Craig back out to Romer. Romer will drive. Back out. Clark. Oh, in and out. Romer with the board. Puts it right back up. That goes out. Tipped away by CEL. Ella to inbound. Ella down to Gilbert. Back out. Clark to Romer. Oh. Craig works right. Down to Romer from the corner. Jumper. That's short. Overhead pass ahead for CEL. Big three. West Lincoln basketball.
I don't blame her on that. She was wide open.
Yeah. Solid look. Minute to play in the third. And this fourth quarter will fly by with the running clock. Gilbert. Gilbert around. That's Craig. Down low. Finds Minershagen. Out to Clark. She was out of the lane. She wasn't even in the lane when he called it. I hope he watches this back. 38 seconds. Tipped away by Gilbert. 34 seconds to go. CEL to the left. Jumper up, no good as Brooklyn pulls back wisely. Lets that go out of bounds. Sage brings the basketball down. Sage, she'll penetrate all the way in and gets fouled. Gilbert will shoot one. Go ahead.
I haven't really been paying attention to the foul count, but there hasn't been too many fouls called either today.
No, not really.
Kind of a nice little flow of the game, and again, be done by 9:45.
That's right. Then we don't play till 11, so we'll have a little break. Gilbert. Runner, no good. Own rebound. Gilbert. Little sky hook. No good. And that's the time. Third period ends. West Lincoln up 52-8. Yeah, I don't know what the other games, if it's going this quickly. I doubt it is. But yeah, the next game's not set to start for a little while. All right, let's see how many viewers we've had on today. Put your guesses in. Here we go. 19. We've had 19 people on. And at most we've had 4. So people come in, they see the score, and then they go on about their day. Go out and rake some leaves. Go out and I don't know, maybe make some chili. It's a chilly kind of day.
Get some stuff done before college football starts.
Yeah.
A couple big games today. Ohio plays Penn. And funny story about that, the quarterback for Ohio actually grew up a Penn State fan, wanted to go to Penn State. Penn State told him he wasn't good enough to play, and now they're
Now look at him.
playing. Now they're playing against each other, so it'll be an interesting game. And of course, Illinois is playing Minnesota.
Yeah, saw a couple cars leaving town already this morning, heading over to the Illinois game. My coworker, he goes to every Illinois game. His son's a trumpeter in the band,
Oh, fun!
so that's kind of cool.
All right, here we go. 6 minutes till the game's done.
That's right. Set your watches. Clark high post finds Paisley. Paisley over to Craig. Craig on the left side. Craig Paisley. Ball's tipped. Picked up by the Panthers. Panthers down the floor. Brooklyn finds herself in the passing lane. Strips it away. That's a held ball. West Lincoln. Nope. CEL basketball. CEL around the perimeter. Tipped away by Craig. Craig. Runner. Layup up and in. Good for two more. West Lincoln now leads 52-8. Brooklyn with the steal. Brooklyn. She's being challenged. Ball goes off her leg. CEL basketball. Again, running clock in the fourth. Once the team's up by 30 at least, 30 points, there's a running clock in the fourth period. That's where we find ourselves again here today. Last year, I think every regular season game for the 8th grade team, well, 7th grade team at the time, there's a running clock. Romer and Short on for Holmes and Biven. So on the floor right now, you have Short, Clark, Minershagen, Romer, and Craig. Inbound to West Lincoln. Taylor. Into Romer. Romer will shoot two on the foul. Off the inbound.
It should take about a minute off the clock here.
That's right, because the clock's going to continue to run. As you see it there on your screen. Yeah, there we go. First one's good. We are going shopping after this. Maybe she'll get rewarded if she
Incentivized.
makes her free throw. I didn't tell her that before the game, but Ella's first time at the line today. Ball's off to the left. We figure we're halfway to Forsyth anyway. Might as well head over to Forsyth, Decatur area and shop. CEL basketball. Possession arrow in favor of West Lincoln at the moment. Not that it's going to make a huge difference.
Oh.
Yeah, picked up her dribble early. 3-point shots away. Didn't hit the rim. That'll go out of bounds. Full team substitution for CEL. 2:40 to go and counting. Brooklyn. Dribbles right hand, then left. Down the floor. Over to Piper. Piper to her left. 12-footer's good. On the corner. Well, elbow from the wing. Looks at 57-8. 3-point shots away. No good. Picked up by West Lincoln. Here's Taylor. Taylor down the floor. Looks left. Finds Craig. Craig again. Short. Gets her own rebound. Out to Taylor. Finds Brooklyn. Brooklyn, a little 10-footer. That's long. Oh. Stepped out of bounds.
Good thought. Good thought.
Yeah. In theory, that should work, right? You save the ball. But once you step out of bounds, you can't come right back in and be the first one to touch it. At least I think that's the rule.
I believe so.
Yeah. Back out. Piper ahead to Short. Short able to gain possession. 90 seconds to play. High post. Ella. Over to Taylor. Down low. Maddie. Back out. Romer. High post. Short. Back out to Brooklyn. We'll go left this time. Brooklyn. Finds Ella. Ball stolen away. CEL with the layup. In for two. Makes it 57-10. Under a minute to play. Taylor. Imagine. I guess we're going to get a shot off. I thought maybe they'd hold it. Taylor up top. Finds Piper. So, again, we will be back at around 11 o'clock for the second game of the day.
And the good thing is we don't have to move.
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
I should say good thing for you.
Well, good thing. Yeah, good thing. 14 seconds to go. West Lincoln 59, CEL 10. And that'll end it right here. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for paying attention. Thanks for always supporting your West Lincoln Broadwell Lady Wolverines. We'll be back in just a little bit with more Lady Wolverine basketball. So for now, this is Aaron and Brian Clark signing off. See you in a little bit.